everybody, this is Via Zone where we review Asian entertainment. And today we're going to be reviewing another Korean series. It's a 2019 on Viki called Cheer Up. Now remember to subscribe and ring the bell for me, and that way you do get to see all the other reviews that I have done so far. Now in Cheer Up, it is interesting. I thought it was cute, it was scary, it was romantic, it had comedy in it. I think they checked off a lot of the boxes that some of you may be interested in. Now it is a storyline of a college cheer team, and they of course recruiting for the next year. Now there is some backstory of having some problems, and they do bring some mythical things involved in what's going to happen in this series. But I thought it was interesting. They recruited some new people for the next year. Now, the only thing that I didn't care for was the costumes. I'm sure everybody has their own flair on what cheerleaders should look like, but I thought the costumes were a little overdone. They could have dialed back a little bit on them and still been really nice looking, had a little sparkle to them. But for whatever reason why they chose to go overboard on the costumes, that's, the writers and of course where the whole series was going. But it does take place in a college. They recruit new recruiters, and the main actor, you'll see him here, he starts falling for one of the girls that have just joined the team. And like all romantic comedies or romantic sitcoms, series, there's always another guy in the picture, so you're going to, of course, see, that all unfold. But the main girl, which you'll see her here, again, she's not as pretty as some of the other actresses that I've seen, but still, she does a great job. I thought she was really believable. She went over the top on some points, but overall, I thought she did a great job. So again, it's about this cheerleading squad that comes together, but then they've got this history of some bad things happening to the squad, and so that's all happening. Now there is a scary guy, that hates the cheerleading squad, and he ends up, doing some bad things, but he was really, I thought, really good. He had really good scary eyes that you would think a villain would have. So I thought they did a great job with that. And then they did a really good use of slow motion. Like, I love when series do slow motion. I think it's a really good way to express what you're trying to say. So I thought their use of slow motion was really spot on. I really thought it was good. Now there are some cheesy parts again in this one. But again, if you can get over that cheesiness, I think overall the series was nice. All the couples that ended up being together, it all wrapped up real nicely towards the end of the series, which I thought was good. Since I was a cheerleader myself, I really enjoyed this just because I can kind of relate. So I thought the cheering part of the series was an interesting take. I love the moms. The moms had big roles in this as well. I thought they were funny and real interesting storylines for them. The only thing that I didn't really care for is I know some series end up putting commercials for products within the series, and it just kind of gets on my nerves a little bit because it's like, okay, I know you're trying to promote this particular chocolate or drink, but it's just, I feel like they kind of go overboard, and you can tell it's a commercial within the series. But again, these commercials probably pay for a lot of the filming or editing or writing. And so I understand why they do it. I just kind of wish they wouldn't promote it as much. Of course, you want to show what you're trying to sell, but just don't go overboard with it. So that kind of got on my nerves a little bit. But overall, pretty good series. It's called Cheer Up. I'd give it probably a half of a hair up. It is a 2019 series on Viki. So if you like it, take a look at it and see what you think. Again, subscribe, ring the bell, and until next time.